Hey guys, welcome back to my Subsistence Hardcore Cougar Hunt mini-series. Picking up where we left off, and it's already starting to get light out, which is nice. Let me just check and see what's going on here. I do have some food, so now that we're at -5, I should stop taking cold damage. So I'll go ahead and eat some of this. And that last episode really bugged me because I could hear too much of my breathing, so I'm going to try to eliminate that going forward. I mean, I could go in there and edit out all of it, but that's a lot of work. There's the cougar right there. Now let's see what I want to use. I've used up quite a bit of my ammo, which isn't great. I guess I'll probably use rifle because I don't use that much rifle except for when I'm out cougar hunting, I guess. Most of the time I'm using my bow for everything. Now where did the cougar go? Oh, right over there. Well, that went pretty smooth. Maybe that's a good sign of things to come for this episode. Because the last couple of episodes haven't been that smooth, that's for sure. 5 sinew, a couple livers, and a steak. Alright, no sense dawdling. I guess there is water right over here. I'll wash my hands over here and then head to the final platform for the last cougar. What am I up to? I got 51 sinew, so that's a decent haul. I could have had more. As you saw in the last episode, there was a cougar, even though there were rogues there. It was just pushed out of the normal area. Alright. It's still pretty chilly too, so I'd rather run around the edge of the mountains here than over them. I've already taken enough cold damage and burned through enough protein. Oh, I thought that was a campfire over there, but it's just the light shining off of the waterfall. Alright. Now once again, I didn't check the map, so I'm not sure where any rogues are. So I'll have to keep my eyes open for that. And there's always a bunch of animals over here. I don't really like the new area for that reason. I mean, I come over here, but it's not my favorite place to run around and just do general looting. Actually, a lot of the looting that I do is really close to my base. And it seems like, I'm not sure if it's ever been proved, but it seems like if you keep looting an area... Is that a bear way up there? It is. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen a bear that high. Yeah, I think if you keep looting an area, more loot will spawn there. So I try to stick to the same couple of areas right near my base, just for my general looting. So wolf. Every time I see those hit bars on the rabbits or the chickens, it makes me pause. I guess once you've had enough brushes with death by seeing a hit bar and it not being a rabbit or a chicken, you kind of start changing your ways. Okay, it's warmed up a little bit. I can get up higher now. I'll grab this fiber just because I see it. I shouldn't need another fire. Oh, there she is. Oh, crap. See, that's why I stop when I see a hit bar. Okay, well, I should be able to hit her from the platform, but we'll see. I remembered to start a timer this time so I can keep an eye on the length of the recording. I'd like to keep it closer to 40 minutes, since that's about the average length of a subsistence video. I mean, if you're recording just like one day, which is typically what most people do, they'll record one full day. Where did she go? Oh, right there behind the tree, I can see movement. Just stop. Did she hit it? Nope. Nice. Let me reload this too. Well, that was quick. I appreciate that, since I struggled with all the other ones. I felt like only 4 sinew though. But if I can get back quick enough, let me wash my hands. Maybe I can save some of this meat. Let's see, it's 3 degrees. I don't think I can run over the top without taking cold damage. Maybe I can. So I ended up with 55 sinew total. It's not too bad. I think I've had 60 in the past. And I did kind of run, or not run, but rush a little bit in that last episode, whereas I could have stayed another night at the final place and then gotten a couple more cougars. But that's okay. I do want to do the base tour. It's not much of a tour, really. It's a really small base. It's very similar to the base I had in some of my previous videos. But there are a few key modifications, including the location. It's a little bit different. It's still on the North Lake, but it's in a different location on the North Lake, and there goes all of my stamina. I should have been watching that. So I'm going to have to chill out for a second here. I really don't want to eat another chutney since I'm headed back, so I should get lower and maybe I'll find some berries on the way. I'll just walk for now. Get my bow out so I'm ready, but I want regular arrows. The bear over there shouldn't be a problem. As long as there's nothing on the other side of this rock, I should not have any issues. Looks good. But yeah, I've got a nice little base. I spent a lot of time building it for it being so small, but it's highly functional. Let's put it that way. It's definitely a minimalist base build. I might as well get this since I'm right here. Is that potassium? No, it's iron. Okay. Looked extra shiny. I thought that bush was a bear. Ooh, a component. I only got 4 components that whole time. Granted, I wasn't really looting per se. But, don't run. I might just have to kill this. I'm just gonna kill him. I don't really have time to be messing around, getting chased. Because once I'm being chased, it's really hard to just flip around and shoot arrows, and then I'm going to have to waste more ammo, and I've already wasted plenty of ammo on this excursion. That's iron. And there have been a lot of rogues in the area of my base. I don't know if that's changed or something as far as like whatever algorithm, if I could talk, whatever algorithm is running in the background determining, I'm going to eat that, where the rogues spawn, if they tend to spawn more frequently in a certain area, in a certain radius around your base. I'm not sure, but it certainly seems like they do compared to what I remember before. But it could just be me not remembering clearly. Oh, a bandage. How convenient. And a medicinal, which I don't really care about right now. I'm running again. I gotta stop that. In fact, I have to stop altogether and let it come back up. Might as well chop a little wood. Okay, stop running. It's a habit. My pinky just goes right straight to the, I just had a whole bunch of meat go bad. That's okay. Yeah, my pinky goes straight to the shift key. Because normally, I mean, when you're just out looting for the day or whatever, you bring food and you're fine. You don't really have to walk everywhere, but I can probably run now. It doesn't really matter. I'm close enough and I don't see anything that's going to kill me on the beach at least. Oh, there is a wolf, but I can swim if I have to. Or kill it. But I think I've used up enough ammo for one day. Or 3 days, or however long I've been gone. Alright, so my base is over here. It's built behind these rocks because these rocks are amazing at preventing damage. So when revenge attacks happen, as long as they're not in the winter, because of course when the lake is frozen, they can come around and do a lot of damage. So I try not to do too many raids in the winter. But yeah, if they're down here, they won't get on the rocks. So they'll throw grenades at the rocks and they can't do any damage at all. Occasionally, I'll get a little bit of damage on my my animal housing or my, what is this, mining drill? And I think I've only ever had to repair one of my solar panels, but I've got 12 solar panels, and it works really well. I'm sure my power is probably fully maxed out at 4,000 because I've been gone so long and not using any of it. But even that's pretty well protected because they don't throw high enough. Their arc is so low that they can't make it over the rocks. So everything pretty much just hits the rocks. And then of course on top here I've got 8 plant beds. Usually I have 4 with tomatoes, and they do all have irrigation on them, but I had to remove the pipes. Like I said, I couldn't get full light, and right now they're all getting 100%, I think. Yeah. But I spent so much time and resources and, oops. Yeah, they're all 100%. Making all the pipes to run to all of these, and ended up having to get rid of all of it, which was really kind of a bummer. But yeah, so that's the top of my base. I don't have a way to get up here from inside. As you can see, it's pretty small. It's actually an octagon. But it is bigger than my last base. But I can just jump from the rocks, so that works. And then you come down here, and this is the only foundation I have. Let's go in. Alright, so this is the kitchen. Not that there's much of a kitchen in Subsistence, but I've got my refrigerator. I should probably put this stuff in here. At least that stuff. And I like to put the cooked stuff on top and the raw stuff on the bottom. So we'll just do it like that. I got my stove and oven. All the equipment, of course. While I'm here, I'll just talk about it. So I do raise quite a few chickens. I don't have that many eggs right now because I went through quite a few steak and eggs. But generally all I've been making is the steak and eggs, the tomato soup, and the chicken stew, rather than making the chicken dinner, because the chicken dinner is great, and you lose some of the value by splitting it into 2 breasts. But actually, while I'm here, I should probably eat some of this stuff up. Let's have a couple of livers. Just looked over at my stats. They're looking a little bit dismal. I really don't want to waste any of my tomato soups, so I'm just going to do this. I got lots of tomatoes, and I'll just drink one of these. Actually, I'll drink both of them, I guess. But yeah, the nice thing about the chicken stew is you can eat it sooner. Versus if you try to use the chicken dinner, your hunger has to be pretty low, otherwise it'll tell you that you're not hungry enough. So it's really not feasible to carry those chicken dinners around as a regular source of eating. And the stews are nice because it's 36 protein and 40 fruits and vegetables, so it's pretty well balanced and keeps everything balanced. And then same with the steak and eggs, you get 46 protein from that, and then you get 56 fruits and vegetables from the tomato soup. So I'll either take one of these and one of these, or just one of those. And it works out pretty well. I usually try to keep a stack of 100 of each type of vegetable, and then I always have extra potatoes so that I can make so I can distill them into alcohol. And then however many berries I have is however many I have. Right now, I don't have that many blueberries because I made a whole bunch of blueberry water. That's all I've been mining lately is water. So, do I have anything else that needs to be refrigerated? No. And then over here, I have my lathe. It's not upgraded. I don't upgrade any of that stuff. The distiller, also not upgraded. I've got, looks like 5 of the mass storage for a total of 600 mass. And then out here I've got like a little, I guess you would call it maybe like a greenhouse or an atrium. Got a couch and a couple of chairs and a rug. And then I have a door, which I really don't need, but it's good for fishing, so I can just duck down out here and just cast out and fish when the lake isn't frozen. Over here's all my power storage. I think I got 7 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7. That gives me a total of 4,000 power, and yeah, my power is full, of course. Don't really have to worry about that. Here's my water pump. I try to keep it full. I don't really use it that much, but you'll see why in a little bit because I mean I designed this base and built it before the water pump came out. Workbench, my dive station. I do need to make some more tanks. Usually I try to keep this full with tanks, but this is where I keep all my dive stuff. Do I have anything stored in here? No. And nothing stored in there. And then I do have a couple of windows. Got floodlights inside so that I can control them just with a switch instead of having to run around and turn the lights on. Recycler, of course. And while I'm here, I might as well go ahead and recycle the stuff that I don't want, like the tomato seed. Definitely don't want that. And I think, yeah, that's all I have to recycle there. Excuse me. And then this is my main, I don't know, main activity or work area. Of course, I got the BCU right here. So I can see how my power is going. All that's running right now is the fridge. So even during a storm, I have 0.18 coming in and only 0.12 going out. So I'm still maxing out even in the middle of a storm. So that's one benefit of having 12 solar panels. Start putting this stuff away. This is my general storage. I only have 4 storage crates because that's all you really need. If you have more than that, then you're either not crafting enough or you're just hoarding. And a lot of that stuff could just go for mass. So let's put all the general stuff away. Nails. Let's see, how many nails do I have now? I got 15. I've got 2,340 nails. Put my ash away. Anything else go in here? I don't think so. And down here I've got my biofuel. Looks like I got about 942 biofuel right now. It's because I kill so many wolves, which is one of the benefits of using the bow, or upgrading your bow so that you can just kill the wolves with 2 regular arrows. The hell is going on out here? I just saw something run over there. Or potentially get thrown by something. What's the temperature? Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and check this out quick, because if a rogue or a hunter got killed over here, Okay, there's a road camp right there. But I think something got killed right over here, possibly by this bear. Oh yeah, look, the bear only has 205 hit points. Oh, here's the bag. And the dead, I guess he was a hunter. He must have been trying to fish. Oh yeah, see, here's his fish. Alright, let's get out of here. Sorry for the interruption, but I didn't know what the heck was going on, because I rarely ever hear gunfire around here. I'm not going to go get that medicinal. I don't need it anymore. I have almost 1,000 biofuel. Alright. So, while I'm thinking about it, see, I got fuel bricks in here. I don't know why I just picked up the whole stack. Okay. I'll go ahead and light this and start dropping some fat in there. And I have the fish. How many slots do I have open in the fridge? I got enough. I'll go ahead and fillet the fish and cook that up. Put that away. Let me just cook this fish quick. So yeah, I've got an opening here, which is nice because I can just sit close here and I can fill my water and throw it right in and whatever. So, I mean, the pump is nice, but it doesn't really help me much with this base design. Plus, this space is big enough that I can chop a hole in it and ice fish in the winter without ever having to leave, which is really nice. So I'll just get these cooked up and put these on, grab this off, put that away. Just throw them in there. Okay. That's going. Alright, what was I doing? Yeah, so this is all just the basic stuff. And then I have, this is more like the advanced stuff or crafting ingredients. Like, I usually have quite a bit of alcohol because I like to use Molotovs. Because, I mean, I can grow 1,000,000 potatoes. So let's see, I got a gear from him. What else goes in here? Anything? I don't think so. No, but I do have another fiber that I picked up. Then over here I've got 10 canteens, and then I've been making berry water like crazy. So I have 150 berry waters for using down in the lava caves. Which I've been down to the caves, but I haven't been to the lava caves on this profile yet because I just recently made the climbing axes. But I was thinking about trying to take a bunch of building pieces down there and actually build a ladder all the way, or not a ladder, but like stairs all the way to the bottom of the lava caves. I'm not sure how high you can build in this game, but I thought that might be kind of a fun little challenge. Maybe I'll do a series on it or something. Oh, I didn't put away my sinew. So yeah, I was down to 29, so now I have 84, so that'll last me a while. Alright. And then I also keep my... See, I should have brought matches, but I also keep basically stuff that I would take with me on a raid or for an extended period of time, like extra food, all my shelf-stable food, matches, fuel bricks, all of my... Normally this would be here, but since I can't remember when the bees are supposed to be on the map, I don't think it's till summer, but I need to keep them on me for now. Then in here I've got 1 seed of every type, and then I have all of my cotton seeds. I've actually got 11 right now, which I'll plant the next time I harvest, but I have 66 cotton, so I'm not hurting for cotton. But I only had 3, and then I got a locked crate a couple days back, well, a couple days before I started this series, and there were 8 cotton seeds in the locked crate. That's the most I've ever seen in a locked crate. So I'm gonna put this stuff in here. Oh, I should be doing this. I'm gonna split these in half. Doing pretty good on ores. I'm a little low on zinc, but that's because I was making all those pipes that I didn't even end up using, really. There should be enough room for the rest of the fat, yeah. Okay. They're shooting again. Can't really see, it's too dark and it's kind of foggy. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of rogues here, and also like right pretty close to the base over here and over like in this area. So I think that's changed because I don't remember that being a thing prior to this update. Oh yeah, so I have a switch for my floodlights, which is kind of nice. It lights up this area really well for recording purposes, and it lights up the whole base. Not that it's that big of a base, but it does work pretty well. I can put this away before I shoot something. Yeah, so I need to put away my spoiled meat, so now I have 16 of them. I don't remember what it takes to make. Yeah, so I could make 8 more insect repellents or 4 more heat packs, but I never use the heat packs. I've got a full stack of 10 of them, and I just never use them. I try not to venture too far away from the base in the winter. But I probably should remake my chutney, so I'm going to need, well, I already have some water. What do I need for the chutney again? 2 onions, 3 carrots, and 2 medicinal. Oops. Still not used to where everything is, and then it takes a water and a jar, of course. But I really love the fact that the jars are reusable. It makes all the difference in the world. And the chutney is so cheap, it's only 70 power. And it just gives so much. I mean, it gives 60 fruits and vegetables, it's ridiculous. So I really don't think you need to carry, unless you're going to be on a really extended, like, cave trip or something where you're planning on staying down there for a long time. You really don't need more than 10. Alright, the fat's still going. That's probably going to give me, that's going to give me a lot. More than I have room for. I'm going to have to start another row. But what I like to use the biofuel for is recycling. 1 stack is 600 mass, so I can go from 0 to full mass just with 1 stack. So a lot of times I'll end up using that. But for the most part, when it comes to mass, any food that I get that I haven't grown and I'm not going to use goes in there. They're worth 3 each. All the 9mm ammo that I get goes in there. They're only worth 1 each, but it does add up because I don't use any 9mm at all. Which reminds me, I'm gonna have to restock my ammo here. So I got full 44. Oh wait, I didn't reload my 44. That's right, I used one of them. Oops, let me grab this chutney. Put that away, so that's all good to go. What was I doing? Oh, ammo. So I need one of those, 9 of those, and that's reloaded. And I need a whole bunch of shotgun to get back up to 50. I'm pretty low on shotgun actually. I think I'll make 10 more if I can. There we go. In which case I should probably move this one down here, and then it'll just go into my stack as it's being produced. Premium arrows, I can't make any more premium arrows because I don't have any more crystals. This is where I keep my crystals. But I have everything else. I have 187 premium feathers and all the excuse me, all the other stuff. I might as well make one of these. My plants are definitely going to need water. Okay, how much power do I have now? Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of power. It took a long time to make 12 solar panels. Alright, what else do I need to do? Oh, I need one more of those. That'll be full. 49 arrows, so I can't make any more arrows, otherwise it's going to give me 51. Alright. So yeah, I mean the whole base is upgraded. So it's all metal and glass, which is kind of nice. It's one of the benefits of having a small base, because I mean, don't get me wrong, it took a lot of resources to do all of it. But I figured I would even upgrade the interior walls, because that way, if I'm getting attacked from here and this wall, God forbid, were to fail, which is almost impossible in a typical revenge attack, then they would have to get through that one to get to my BCU too. And this side is open, but they can't get up here. They can't shoot through this, and they'll never, well, I shouldn't say never, but right now there's no programming for them to get on your foundations or in your base or anything like that. So it's almost impossible to destroy my BCU. And then from this side, sure, it's glass, but then they have to get through this metal and the metal that it's mounted on. So I mean, I'm pretty well protected. And of course, I do have a radiator, and that takes the temperature up to 24 in this case. I'll turn it off so I don't get heat, but it works really well if you get those nasty winter storms. And then I have my air conditioner, and those are both fully upgraded. I generally only upgrade things that would typically be used for an extended period of time. So the radiator, the air conditioner, sometimes this is running for a long time. Of course, the refrigerator. I don't upgrade the stove or pretty much anything else. No. The only other thing that I have upgraded is the drill is upgraded fully, just to make it faster mostly, and then you have to upgrade the animal house to make it worth anything, because you need the free range to get level 10 animals. You definitely want the feces for fertilizer, and then you want all 3 slots. Can't believe it's going to rain again. At least I got back. Alright. I am pretty low on tomatoes right now, but I just raised a bunch of chickens so I could make steak and eggs because I was really low. I didn't have any steak and eggs or soup or stew left by the time winter was over, so I went ahead and raised 3 chickens so that I could stock up on that, and then I hunted some wolves. Looks like those rogues have moved, I don't know where. And the other nice thing about this water here, still okay, is it's like a beaver den, so I can just drop right in and, you know, go pearl diving or whatever. Unless it's winter, but even then, like I said, I can cut a hole and ice fish from inside my base. So, let's see, that's full up. See, now there's a storm going on. I'm still producing 0.25. I have quite a bit more going. Why do I have so much going out? Where's that coming from? Oh, the floodlights. That's right. The floodlights do draw quite a bit, but I mean, when you have 4,000 power, and I'm thinking about adding 2 more, one here and one here, and then I'll have 5,000 power. And then I could probably add at least 2 more mass, giving me a total of 800. But I was gonna, oops. That is one problem with having that opening. Sometimes you fall in. I was gonna check on my plants. I need to put this away too. Oh wow, I got 20 of these. That's pretty nice. Okay. So yeah, I'm back to using the canteens for my plants, but it's not worth losing everything. It looks like, well, these are at 100. I guess they're all done growing. Oh, there's a moose in the water. The rogues must be over here somewhere then, I'm guessing. Is this one full? Full. 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 Okay. I guess I don't have to water them. Alright. So I can put all this away. Alright, I replenished everything. I don't know why my veg is so far down. It's kind of weird. I just want to eat enough tomatoes to get it level with, or at least close to level with the protein. Alright, yeah, so that's my base. I'm going to have to chop some more wood. I don't really use a lot of wood, especially not in the wood burner, because I mean, I have 42 fuel bricks, so that'll last me a long time. That'll last me like over 20 days, maybe even 30 days. But if I'm just going to top the fire off, I'll just use the wood. I'm going to turn this off here. But yeah, that's the base. So I think this is going to wrap up the mini-series, since I already did the tour and stocked up on my sinew, so I should be good for a while. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, before I end this, I think I'm coming up on 46 minutes here, so I might as well go ahead and repair my bow. So it's going to be 1 rope, 3 scrap, 2 adhesive, and 1 rope. So I need 3 of these. I got 3 in there. I'm going to need, how many adhesive did I say? 2? 2. So I'll grab those, and then everything else is in here. Get that all repaired up. I guess I might as well do all my repairs. The shotgun, the rifle. I don't know if this needs to be repaired. I guess it does. What about this stuff? That one doesn't. That one doesn't. Looks like my shirt does. So I need 1 cotton and 2 iron. And what else? And 2 cloth, which are in here. And then this one doesn't need to be repaired. That doesn't need to be repaired. And I don't think my winter stuff needs to be repaired. No. No, those are both good. I still have 2 breaching charges because I was raiding Charlie on a pretty regular basis, and then I guess, well, when the update drops, the hunters reset, which kind of sucks. So I had a really good setup, but now it used to be that Charlie was way over there, and they are way over there again, but they're not in an optimal place like they were. And then I think it's either Alpha or Bravo is back up here, and then the other one is over in that area, which isn't great because I like to loot this whole area here and on the other side, because that's Nortastic there, where I get most of my ores from. Man, there's a lot of bears over there, and there's a hunter coming to fish. Ooh, I want to just shoot you in the head, dude. But I don't really want to deal with a revenge attack. Not that it's particularly scary. Sometimes I don't even go outside when they come to attack. It depends on if I need anything like gears and stuff. But right now I only have 20 gears, because you need what? Well, the BCU cracker takes 30 gears, and then what does the breaching charge take? Oh, it only takes 6. I thought it was like 12 or 15, so that's not too bad. And then I have, as far as my other, what's up here, my other weapons, every time I pick up a grenade, I never make grenades because it's just a waste of gunpowder. But anytime I raid and get grenades, then I'll make it into a grenade-tipped arrow and just use one of my premium arrows. But my primary mode of entry is definitely the Molotovs, because I mean they're just so cheap to make. When you grow a lot of potatoes. But anyway, I'm at about 49 well, actually about 50 minutes right now. So I will wrap it up, and I may or may not make another series. I may or may not make another mini-series, but we'll see what happens. And I'm enjoying it, and I do like to record. It's just, you know, it's a commitment. And the last time I tried to do this, it didn't really work out too well. But now that I'm kind of settled, I might be able to get a schedule down and get things going. But thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. You know the drill. Leave a comment. And I will talk to you guys in the future. Peace.